A Karen allowed her son to destroy private property and is asking that we reimburse her for the damage, but she got screwed over in the end. I work at a bowling alley and today we had a large tournament, roughly 6 people on all 40 lanes. At the start of the day, it was nice and quiet until this 10-year-old's iPad ran out of battery. The kid lost when it wouldn't turn back on and started screaming at his mother to charge it or to play on her phone. She clearly didn't care because she told him to sit down and shut up. The kid shut up, but instead of sitting down, he started walking around the counter. That's when he noticed the iPad we have behind the counter. We use this to keep track of reservations and parties. Obviously, it wasn't for playing games. This kid's face lit up like it was Christmas morning, and he raced to run behind the counter. Luckily, I stopped him in time and said, "Whoa, little buddy, you can't be back here." The kid looked up at me, pointed to the iPad and said, "But I want it." I told him, "Sorry, little dude, but that's our important iPad. I can't let you have it." The kid said, "Oh," and walked away. And because I thought that was the end of that, I went back to tending to lane calls, score corrections, and all the usual stuff. About maybe 5 minutes later, I see the kid sneaking around the side of the counter and reaching out to the iPad. Once again, I told him he can't have it, though this time I was more stern to show I was serious. With me still looking at him, he reached out more and more until he grabbed it and ran. Luckily, he didn't get far as he tripped over one of the many ball bags strewn across the floor from the bowlers. Unfortunately, the crash caused the tablet to get smashes on the ground. Naturally, the kid started bawling. I just rushed over to grab the iPad, only to have some of the glass to fall out. The mother was none too pleased at this. She looked beet red as she hurried over and shouted, "How could you hurt my little pumpkin?" I explained the situation, but she cut me off saying, "My child is an angel and can do no wrong, and that we pay her for a new iPad for her son." I told her that's not how this works, and she started to cause a scene. The tournament head came over noticing the commotion and asked what was going on, and we explained things. He then said that since the damage happened during his tournament, he would reimburse us for the damaged iPad, but the mother, son, and her bowler were all kicked out. The bowler got disqualified, which I felt bad about because he was doing pretty good in the tournament, but thanks to a crappy parent, it was all null and void. I talked with the official later, and he said that she's been a problem at other places before for similar issues, such as being too rowdy and not watching her kid. Apparently, she was warned at their last tournament that if it happened again, her son would be disqualified from the tournament. I feel bad for him, but oh well.